Good afternoon, folks. Thanks for joining me. Today, got a special little show going on. It's been a minute, but last time we had Oz on last week. This week we've got a few people here. We're gonna have Brandon Kahn and a few other folks coming in with us as special guests. And I just wanted to say, look, man, we're at like 860 something subscribers. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. So I'm trying to make it to 1,000. So if you like the content, you come here, you like what you see, please, by all means, like and subscribe. I'm going to always have different, different people coming through, legends, artists, pioneers, people who are in the biz. We're going to definitely be chopping it up with them, getting to know them. We've got a few people scheduled out. It's just a matter of, getting them on at the right time. But thanks for following all again. We've had some really great guests over the months. Over the months, we've had, Brandon Kahn, who's coming on today with me again, Man Parrish, MC Globe, Mega John Bass, MC ADE. We've had so many fascinating guests, and today is no exception. Today we've got Mr. Brandon Kahn on with us today. What's up, my man?
What up? What's good? Also, we got my auntie Momo in the building.
Momo, what's up, Auntie Mo?
She's not kicking it with us. You know what I mean?
There it is, man. Cool. How you been today, man?
Yo, I've been really great, man. I've just been riding my bike all day, yo. Not like my bicycle. I got a motorcycle. I got an R6. Yeah, I'm a flex real quick.
Wow.
So I've just been riding that shit all day. I got it like 2-3 days ago. So today I was jumping on the highway. I was whipping. I didn't even go in front. I was going like a buck on the highway.
Well, some of us live a good life, buddy.
Come on, man. Let me sound cool.
He knows he's on his ass.
Yeah, I was going 93, so she put me on black. I was going 93,
yeah,
but it's
because he told me he was going 95. Now it's 100. That's still too fast.
I have to make it sound cool, but she just totally killed that shit.
Wow.
So 95.
Man, that's awesome, though. I mean, I haven't ridden on a motorcycle since I was a kid, man. I can't even remember that day. That's wild, though. I remember it was a lot of fun, man. I want to get back into it. I was actually thinking about getting a motorcycle or something, because I mean, that just seems so fun, man. Especially when I lived out in Cali, man. Everybody was riding around in the hills, I'd be, riding out there, taking a little drive, and I'd see people on their bikes getting it, man. I'm like, wow, motherfuckers having fun. They're doing it.
It was a gift to myself for doing really well out in New York. Shout out my Uncle Joe. He came out to see me at the showcase. I performed at the Iguana with Showcase Kings, so shout them out. That was a blessing. You know what I mean? I went out there, rocked that motherfucker.
That's what we're going to talk about first off. So here's the thing, man, for everybody who may have missed the.
And also, we also got to make sure we talk about like going back to like August, the creation of Summer 22.
Oh, we're going to do all of that. We're going to do all of that. I just want to catch everybody up for who you are, reintroduce you, right? Because some of our folks may not remember, because I think you were my first episode, bro. Like the first episode of Electro Live was you. So anybody who may have missed it, this is Brandon Kahn. This is my partner in crime. So he's a rap artist, done several releases. Me and him produced a release this summer, and it's phenomenal. It's been doing really good. Can't say more about it other than come get it, man. Check it out. I'm gonna put the links into the scripts, man. And you definitely need to check it out. My man Brandon be throwing it down, getting it in. And I'm on the production part of it. So it's been a really fun adventure for me. And
shout out Q from Hit House Studio. He did the engineering behind that too. And he did a great job. So I just want to make sure he gets his say. And big ups to him too.
Well, there we go. I
was out in Raleigh, North Carolina. So shout out Raleigh.
Yeah. MC Globe says he won't be available until after 7 his time, and I'm just gonna say no problem.
Yeah,
We
shout out
will
Globe.
still be on. And so yeah, so we're gonna have a few people hopefully pop into the show. But anyways, man, like we were saying, so we finished up the EP. So what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the show first, or you want to talk about how this whole thing got started? Because you know what? Me and you are working remotely. So on my end, I'm just creating beats in the lab. You know what I mean? I'm just here creating and I'm sending to you until it gets right, until you get what you want. And then boom, you take it on your side and you're doing your thing. So that's what I want to know. What I'm doing is not all that interesting other than how I'm creating my beats and all that.
No, but that is interesting. I haven't learned how to do that shit yet. So
yeah. Well, you know, I've got little secret weapons here, man. Let me kind of show you what's going on. So here's the main guy right here. So this is the 808 machine. It's got the 808 beats on it. It's got all the samples. I can sample a little bit, do a little sampling, do a little bit. It's got its own preset sounds, and it's all, you know, it's a FM synth, so I can adjust it, change the sounds up, and all this stuff. TR8S, fabulous machine. Thank you, Roland. You did a great job. And you know, I've got another little powerhouse that might not look like much. Check this out. All those spooky keys and stuff we got going on in the background, you know, comes from this little guy, the Micro Freak. You just program this thing in, you plug it up to the TR8S, and it just adds a whole other dimension to it. So we're doing a little MIDI sync and stuff like that. We got samples, synth, all of that stuff. I've got another keyboard over here, whole bunch of little different gear. So as you can see, it's kind of like hardware, but I am mixing it into a digital recorder over here. This is the L12. I'm just going to pick this bad boy up. Make it a mess, by the way. This is it. This little thing right here. I feed that into my computer, which is Logic. And I do a little post-production into the software and stuff like that. Make it sound right. And then I send the track off to you. I mix it to an MP3, send it to my man, Brandon. He checks it out. He's like, oh, I like this beat, but I don't like that beat. Okay, cool. So that's what that part is. And then, so this is where you pick up the story. So what happens after you get all the beats you want, the way you want it? What's next?
So when you had sent me those beats, I was out in North Carolina. I was with the fam. I was with my grandparents. Shout out my grandparents. So that was dope being out there with them. And I don't remember what I was thinking. I was just thinking we gotta just make some really hot shit because it's summertime. You know. So I just remember sitting in my car and just hotboxing the shit out of my car in the driveway of like my grandparents' house. And I was just writing and shit was just coming. It was just flowing. It was just boom, 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 boom. Also, you know, we had started doing you had started doing the podcast, and you know, I had jumped on a few episodes with you, like 3-4 episodes. So I was carrying a lot of good energy from that. So that's why everything was just upbeat, feel good. I'm the shit, confident, cocky. That it was just my state of mind. I was just in a really good state of mind for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really happy, really excited. You know what I mean? Like I had a bit home in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just banging them shits out. Because it didn't take me long to write that out.
I know. You knocked that shit right out, bro. And quality.
It was done in about like a week. Yep. After like all the beats were maybe 2. Because really that second week was just reciting everything and just you know, rehearsing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over before I even hit the studio. And then you can ask Q. We banged out that album in an hour. That shit was recorded in an hour. EP, excuse me, she was recorded in an hour. You know what I mean? I had booked 2 hours. We was just in there re-listening to everything. making sure it sounded good for the next hour. Yeah. And then after that, it was just engineering.
Man, you're just so proficient. And like I was explaining to you before, I mean, I've worked with rappers since the freaking 80s, dude. Like I've been into this shit since the old days. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid going to studios and trying to work with different kids that I meet around the way, you know, and it's always, you know, some kind of drama or some kind of, you know, problem somewhere along the way that just holds everything up, man. Like I was so hungry to do things and get things done and hard worker and all that, but I just had to affiliate myself with people, not to blame them, because the blame is on me for not really reaching where I had to go, because making bad decisions, like not understanding who's who in the game and what they all about. And this is very important. You got to make sure that you align yourself with the right people. And that's what I was getting at, is that when me and you hooked up and linked up through my brother and everything, you turned out to be a real solid dude. You know what I mean? Like, even when we first met on the phone, you know, I was a little bit hesitant because I never met you and stuff like that. And I was really kind of slow to go into working with really anybody at that point. But man, as soon as we started really getting it and doing it, you showed me what a stand-up dude you are, hardworking, and you know, you put your money where your mouth is. You know, you got skin in the game. You're doing your thing. You got your label. You're doing everything right. So I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't I fuck with Brandon Kahn, man? This dude's tight, man. He's got good music. He's got a following. He's out in Vegas doing his thing. I'm like, I can produce him all the way down here from Florida, just how we're doing it, man. And put that little Florida influence with what you got going on, that New Jersey style. Shit. That's what it is, man. That shit is like fire right now, you know? But anyways, man, go right ahead, brother.
No, but that was really that. After after it was recorded, it was more so. Then it was shooting the album cover, which was really weird, man. Because I'm not gonna put people on blast, but like, you think people are solid, man, and like they just don't. It's not. You know what I mean? So it was crazy because like I really felt like I had some people I could rock with out there, other than Q. And then fam, you know what I mean? Obviously, that's a given. Shout out my brother. What's up, Dylan?
Dylan, yeah. And, you know, one of the songs are actually dedicated to Dylan.
Yeah. Buying a Bitch was for my brother because he just loves drill music. I'm not like the world's biggest fan of drill, but it bangs, you know, like it goes fucking hard. But like, I shouldn't say this. I should say it like this. I am a fan of drill music. I just never thought I would create it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I never thought that I would. But, you know, it actually worked out really well. Because I listen to so much different type of music. I've just pulled influence from everything. And, you know.
So tell us a little bit. Let's follow up on this cover. This is the cover, guys, for the EP we put out this summer. And it's called Brandon Kahn's Summer 2022. And tell us, how did you get, because that I see you, everybody's jumping. How did you sync this? What inspired that photo?
Originally, what was supposed to happen, but this was not supposed to be the album cover. What I was gonna do originally was I was gonna go to like, there's this YMCA in Raleigh, North. Well, I guess it's like Raleigh, Wakefield. You know, they got like a water slide or whatever. Like, it's dope. So I was gonna be wearing like some type of outfit coming down the water slide. But that shit fell through. I told you, people not reliable.
Right. As we know, yeah.
I had just gotten frustrated. I was like, fuck, man, like, this is annoying. You know what I mean? I just want to shoot this cover and drop this project. So then I was like, wait a minute. I know I got this ill photo of me and my siblings. So that's me, obviously, my brother, and then my sister Vanessa has the like the bow and arrow going through her head, and then like Victoria, she's got like the heart over her eye.
Oh, that's dope, man.
And I just wanted to shout out myself. Like, I love my family, you know what I mean? And like, I love my brother, I love my sisters. So I was like, you know what? It'd be kind of tight to just make this picture the cover. and I thought it was mad tight. And then
Yeah.
as far as like the background, like the lightning bolts and all like the little effects and shit, I always just feel like summer is just like one of the best times. You know, it's just hot out. You can go to the beach, you can get tan. You know, you can just walk. I like walking around with my shirt off. You could do that, no problem. You know what I mean? So like, I just wanted to bring like this giddy, almost like innocent type of feel, which is why you see how it's depicted. You know what I mean? And then like I love aliens and like all that whole shit. So I was like, yo, we got to put some flying saucers in that just for the fuck of it. So like that's how that. And shout out Tyler for doing the artwork. He also shout out Tyler for the artwork.
Yeah, that's really creative stuff right there. I like that with the designs around your heads and in the background and so forth. Really nice, man. So as you were recording the album in the studio, it seems like it just went so quick. And why is this? Because you wrote the songs? Am I correct that you wrote the songs pretty much?
No, I wrote
that. Yeah, and then you came in and record. Wow, that's awesome, man. Because the music sounds great. Can I play a clip of it?
Hell yeah!
I want to play a clip of what we got right now. This is Silence, and it's one of our tracks. Just to share with the audience.
And this beat was mad groovy.
Thank you, man.
Shout out my man Scott Williams.
Thank you, sir.
One thing's for sure, I'ma always look handsome. Bitches come around and they always be dancing, showing off they thongs, think they made from satin. Whispers in my ear, these hoes love what I'm rapping. With her ass in my lap, she trying to see what I'm packing. Yeah, I know the game, these hoes won't catch me lacking. Used to spend money on bitches, now who's laughing? My ex bitches hate because now they see me racking. King Khan records, yo, I did it from rapping. Talking to the man in the mirror, yeah, I'm gassing. I practice, shoot my own shit, so I'm acting. Touched by the hand that God created is my passion. Come on, man, you understand what I'm saying? Been cooking up in the kitchen for lane. Been had the sauce, now I'm mad as occasion. Want a bad little bitch, think I need me an Asian. It makes sense in my head, I don't care what you thinking. Always got some freaky ass hoes on my wish list. Listen, still buying time is the mission. About to party hard, been working hard, stop bitching. And I won't even listen to the fuck you say. I move around the world, you moving out my way. I'm all around the globe like Dr. J. And I don't need the cap, I ain't wanna play. You don't know my route, cause I move in silence. I really take flights out to the islands. King Khan chain and it's full with diamonds. I commend all you rappers who really trying. You don't know my route, cause I move in silence. I really take flights out to the islands. King Khan chain and it's full with diamonds. I commend all you rappers who really trying. Look, I really came a long way, so excuse me if I take some time to celebrate. Been dealing with the hate, still tell myself I've been a great. What's it gonna take to make you proud, for goodness sake? I elevate to get the cake, to get away. You never say I ain't grind, I had a whole summer pay. I deserve senoritas and margaritas. She got a fat ass there, you know that I gotta keep her just for the vacays. Way cheaper that way. If she wanna stay the night, then you know I'll play. Freaky little bitch, and she do whatever I say. And she wanna fuck all night, then my way. Slim thick, but she got some nice little titties. Love when she twerk that ass, so we get jiggy. But I let these hoes know I'll always be picky. Cause when it come to women, I find them to be risky. I'm not a sugar daddy and I don't be tricking. To keep it real simple, baby, I don't be simping. I'm more like a Mac, but when I walk, I be limping. I know I'm super fly, but baby, I don't be pimping. You not hearing my words, baby, you gotta listen. I don't spend money on hoes, but love women. You don't know my route, cause I move in silence. I really take flights out to the islands. King Khan chain and it's full with diamonds. I commend all you rappers who really trying. You don't know my route, cause I move in silence. I really take flights out to the islands. King Khan chain and it's full with diamonds. I commend all you rappers who really trying. Hey yo, MC Glow, yo, I told y'all to be missing. I told y'all to be batting 1,000. I'm up next, dog. Told y'all I was gonna shout you out, so you know what time it is.
MC Globe. Yeah, gave him a shout out, man. He appreciated that too, bro.
Yeah. It probably helped that the song was really, really good.
Yeah. Oh man. We're gonna be playing more of this EP as we go along. But so that takes us to the next thing. you went and did a show here recently. Tell us a little bit about how that got started.
Yeah, so after I had recorded Summer 22, I really wanted to do like more shows.
Mm-hmm.
But being an independent artist, I find it to be a real bitch to like get booked. You know what I mean? It's just a pain in the dick sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. So what I started doing was like, fuck, man, I really need to like find some really, really solid opportunities to be more successful and put my, you know, my face in a place where it can be recognized. You know what I mean? Because I'm more than just a face, but that's gonna get your attention. You know what I mean? So I started looking at like showcases and things like that, and like other cities, you know, because I wanted to get out of Vegas, get out of Cali. Shout out Cali though. And I just really wanted to hit like other places I haven't been. Like I performed in Cali, like Oxnard, Pomona, you know, all through Vegas, Ely, Nevada. But I wanted to, you know, hit the East Coast. You know, I really still want to go to Miami too. And it'd be wrong. I'd be lying if I, you know, didn't say I haven't been looking at like London and Spain and like just other countries where they just, you know, they offering something or some type of platform, a way for me to be seen and continue to be, you know, successful. So that's how Showcase came. Shout out Showcase Kings for the opportunity. I was looking shit up and I just saw that they had a showcase out at the Iguana in New York on 54th. So, you know, ended up booking that. And that was, and just that whole process though, because what a lot of people also fail to realize too, is majority of the time when I'm going out to do these shows, like, hey, ain't nobody with me. Shout out Auntie Mo, you know what I mean? My brothers pulled up, my grandparents have pulled up before, you know, my mom and my sisters, you know what I mean? But on a consistent basis, like I move alone.
Yeah.
Like I'm out here alone.
Right.
You know, so for me to have made this decision to go across the fucking country to the Mecca of hip hop and perform, it was a lot. And shout out my Auntie Mo because, you know, that just that whole process, it made me really emotional. Because I was like, oh, man, like, you know, like it's different when you got a huge label and a big marketing team and like you got blase with you, but like that. And when I see that, I'm like, oh, that's cute. Like you can't do it alone.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, and that's why I'm just so fucking cocky and confident. It's like, oh, fuck you, man. Like I know what I do. Like I'm on a different level. Like, you know, a stream or a view count, but we gonna talk about that shit later too. You know, but I was in this bitch fucking rehearsing and performing a month before the fucking show. And that's something else I want to talk about too. I want to get that shit off, like just the whole show and in general, and just like the opportunity itself. It was a great opportunity. It was just interesting, and there was a lot of dope artists out there too. That showed me love. Like there was Shotty, he showed me mad love. Unique Myers, I'm pretty sure that's her name. She showed me mad love. KJ, Cannon, and then after my performance, this female Abigail, he came up to me, and other, you know, besides performing, being out in New York, getting to spend time with my Uncle Joe, Abigail coming up to me and shooting me like the positive vibes and words that she said to me had solidified what I had done when we saw at that showcase. Like I was, when she, because she it more or less, she just shot me really like great energy and was like, yo, it's really difficult for artists out of town to come out to New York and really shut that shit down. And you went up there and you just fucking did that shit. But how she like confirmed it was like, you fucking did that shit. And I was like, yo, I really, like, I do my best. Like, thank you. You know what I mean? And it was in that moment when I realized, oh, I really do this wherever the fuck I go.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
it was just like that. It's like when you level up. And then I leveled up. I went from level 99. That's how I feel.
That's what happened. Man. And you've got some footage, you just don't have it on you yet. So
yeah, no, and actually I hit his name's Fella, shout out Fella, today, and he said they're doing the editing right now because it was a lot of artists too. Don't get it twisted. Like this shit started at like 6:37 and it fucking ended at like 1:30 in the morning. And I thought it was only supposed to be from 6 to 9. Me and my uncle have been drinking a little bit. And I had, because I thought this shit was gonna be done by the time I took the shots, man. I was like, yo, when this shit end, bro? Like, I'm tired. I'm a homebody. I'll be doing this shit. Like, I'm going, like, you know what I mean? But
yeah. I feel you.
It was
I feel you. But yeah, it's one of those experiences you don't regret having that experience and doing it. So, and it's led to some nice connections. It verifies what you already know, that you got the skill set to really knock the shit out regardless of where you're performing at, whether it's
and
Mecca or wherever else, man.
Vegas is mad fast fucking pace, man.
Yeah.
Like I was out in New York and it was dope, but I was like, man, like low key, like when we on the ship, we move way faster. You know what I mean? Like it kind of fucked me up a little bit. Because I remember there was a point in time where I had went to New York, because I'm from Jersey, so I've been, you know what I mean? And I thought it was really, really fast paced. Now I've been out in Vegas 5-6 years, whatever. And I'm just like, oh, we move fast. Even though we're a smaller area, there's more of us in this smaller area, and we be moving. And I live 3 hours away, 3.5 hours away. Do I need to remind you about LA traffic?
Right.
So but I say that to say this, like it's a blessing having that knowledge too, to know that like I'm always ready. I'm always on the go. I got that edit, like boom, boom, boom. Like, oh shit. That. Like I was ready to go again. I was shadow boxing this shit on stage before we started. This shit.
There you go.
I knew it because no matter what, wherever I go, whenever I perform, I just want to be the best. I just want to do my best. And especially going out to New York, I was like, oh, I gotta do this. I wasn't about to go out there and half-ass the bullshit. And on top of that, my Uncle Joe came out from Jersey, took the bus to see me. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if anything, I'm doing this for my uncle. He never seen me, and I dedicated myself to him. You fucking right I did. Hell yeah, Uncle Joe, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much for coming. That shit was awesome. I had a great time with you. I can't believe you tried to get me to buy that $10,000 chain. I am a cheap man. I ain't doing that shit.
What?
Yeah, no, we were just out walking around on Broadway, and it was dope.
Yeah,
it was great. It was awesome.
That's awesome, man. It sounds like you had a lot of fun, man. I wish I was gonna be. I was supposed to be there, man. And which there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more. I just wanted to be there for support and just to check it out. I want to be there live and in person when stuff like this happens, because really, these are like moments, highlights of your life. You want to be there, for the shit if you can. Yeah, I don't want to see it on a video. I want to be that motherfucker. But it is what it is. There'll be more. And yeah. Absolutely, man. So I wanted to also play another one of the tracks here. The one that we were kind of referring to earlier that you dedicated to Dylan.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I wanted to definitely check that out. So give me just a moment here and we'll get it queued up.
And if everybody's wondering why I keep moving my neck like this, because I'm sitting like this.
Right, I know. You got to get comfortable when we do these things, but
I wasn't talking about that, but yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yo, Dylan, this is literally for you, brother. Literally. Yeah. I'm in the studio saucy. I fuck with a bitch, she naughty. Hit the check time with a rollie. But little thing don't know me. We fuck one time, we not homies. She blocked my dick, she a goalie. I fuck that chick with my goldies. But I'm too sweet for some gold teeth. But she ride around in the Benzo. And she cool when I blow that endo. Too bad to put her in the friend zone. So I touchdown all in the end zone. And she love it, I'm so confident. She got her own money, so she paid her rent. Oh my God, I think she have it in. Oh my God, Brandon, just get a grip. I ain't gon' front, I love these hoes. But I stack money and count the dough. I'm being honest, dog, that's for sure. But if you switch up, then I'm out, you know. Cause I'm in the studio saucy. Rolling like a 10-man on me. Got so much money, I throw me a party. I buy my old bitches and I ain't sorry. I'm buying a bitch in my flow. I hop in my coupe and I go. I'm buying a bitch in my flow. I hop in my coupe and I go. Y'all know I've been wavy. Oh, y'all think I'm crazy. 30 with no baby. I think that's why y'all hate me. Oh dear God, please save me. Cause I want 8-6 naked. With my kids, I'll spray them. Oh my God, she ate them. These mommies going loca. One look, they saying hola. No money, I don't know her. I swear I'm not your chauffeur. Way cooler than your jeweler. I'm busting like a Ruger. But God told me don't shoot ya. He told me he gon' do ya. Oh, you haters make me paranoid. You be hating on me, trying to fill a void. I know you mad cause you ain't the king, but I'm used to hate, so it ain't a thing. Fall back, you gon' catch the fade. I train with Takum, you'll be in the days. I told you haters that I need my space, so get the fuck all out my face. I'm buying a bitch in my flow. I hop in my coupe and I go. I'm buying a bitch in my flow. I hop in my coupe and I go.
Yeah, that shit's fucking hard.
Yeah, that shit's going in, man.
Yeah, and especially because my brother was like, I could not go hard for my brother. You know what I mean? Like, what I look like making a song for my brother, and this is some bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. That's no question about that. So that song is really nice, man. Like, share it for our audience, you know, what this EP is about, because you know you've got your, you know, the earlier ones, you've got this one, and you've got stuff coming up. So what is the trajectory? We kind of went over this before, but just to kind of catch people up, man, let them know.
Well, Summer 22 was just a follow up to Redemption, because Redemption was really what it was.
Yeah, you was actually supposed to be in Tulum or something during the summertime. The original.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So.
All right. Yeah, you gotta tell them that. I forgot all about that shit.
So, Summer 22 is a follow up to Redemption. It's supposed to be in a whole different game than what it ended up being, which it turned out good anyway. But it was actually supposed to take place in Tulum, Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
The album cover was supposed to be him on the beach, but the back of him on the beach. So the front of the cover was going to be the front of him. The back of it was going to be the back of him. So you see him from behind, and he's like this beautiful sunset and the moon, and then he comes in like, because if you listen to Redemption, which is the last song, it pretty much sets you up for the vacation.
For the vacation.
Go down and the woosah of it all. Because Redemption, I tell him like that's the baby for me. Because that was the beginning of Brandon Kahn, the man.
That makes a lot of sense too.
You understand?
Because that was a hell of a time. Like that whole change and just elevation and just really reintroducing myself with God, going through a lot of shit,
growing up,
and cutting a lot of shit out of my life, partying, alcohol, drugs. Like I really had to like pull a whole fucking 180 and just really, you know, see that nobody around me was really for me.
Right.
That's right. I mean, and like
that's right.
And it's nothing personal. I mean, it is personal, but it's not like a personal attack to whoever the fuck was around me.
It's just part of your journey, man.
Yeah.
And we all go through it, you know. We all go through that.
I got tired of all that shit. I just got tired of it. Got old real fucking quick, and now lo and behold, I'm doing what I've always wanted to do ever since I cut all that bullshit out of my life.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. And I'm here to support it 100%.
And I just want to say this, and I'm gonna get off here because I'm cooking.
Mm-hmm.
To you, Brandon, I watched it grow, Scott. So I watched it, and I couldn't be more proud of him than if he was my own kid.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, and I know that he's gonna do great things because of his journey. He's gonna make it an easier journey for those coming behind him.
Yep.
And that's the goal. To get back to the real music, get back to the music, not all the stuff outside of that. Let's get back to the music, get back to the artist, get back to the artist creativity. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody play their role, but I'll always shenanigans. And that's what Brandon is gonna bring back. You know, that old school hip hop when the artist is celebrated. Not the label, not the producer, not when the artist.
When the artist was the star.
I'm cooking a seafood boil right now because
Yeah,
he's spoiled.
Okay. Well,
so I'm gonna get off food, but I just had to say that everything came from redemption.
I hear you. Cool.
Everything that's coming forward is all. So listen to Redemption.
Yeah.
Because it tells a story, and the videos are coming soon.
Have a good one. Awesome. Thank you, Mo. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that contribution. That clears it up. And while we're at it, I want to give a shout out to everybody out in the audience. We've got Atlanta Rap History with us, who has their own podcast, interviewing the stars and the legend. Great podcast, by the way. Great show. I love watching it myself. Then we've got Jenna in the house. What's going on with you? And we've got probably a few other people. I just can't scroll up here to see everybody, but we're going to have some special guests coming through. Like I said, possibly my sister, MC Globe, maybe even Ozzy's coming in, who I spoke to last week. So let's keep it rolling, man. So cool, man. So we've got, that EP out. It's doing its thing. We've kind of learned a few things. We partner with a few people to try to get things done. And you kind of learn that the challenges in the industry is knowing what is going to really be effective and cost effective at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's all about trying to pick up, as many viewerships as you can and subscribers and people to know who you are, because the great thing is if they just hear the music, boom, they can actually start to follow you and you become a huger fan base. But you can't really get there. And like we were talking about earlier on our first show, it's like this industry is swamped, man. It's like so many artists, so many people out here doing it. Some good, some trash and garbage. Very few are really good, like a Brandon Kahn. But it's just that challenge, man, of cutting through all the noise. What is your thoughts about that, bro?
Yeah, there are a lot of artists, but as there should be a lot of creators. You know what I mean? I feel like the real ones gonna stand out. So if you really there for the music, if you really there for something special, then someone like myself always stands out. You know what I mean? Like it's only a matter of time. But I don't mean that in any vain way. Like there should be people out here that are creating, whether it's in an artistic, musical form, or if they want to paint, or if they want to fucking, I don't know, just whatever the fuck it is. Like that's dope. That shit really doesn't bother me, because eventually, everybody's gonna have something that's dope, and not to say I like every artist's music, that I come across. Like, just keep it relatively. No, I don't.
Yeah, that's a good attitude to have, and it's the same thing with me as an artist and a producer and everything else. You look at all the, you go on, I've got, I'm a DJ, so I should know of all people how many freaking artists there is in any given genre.
But it's also,
it is what it is,
I'm fucking competitive with this shit. So, and that's something New York taught me. I'm fucking competitive and I don't like to lose.
Yeah, that's how you got to be, man. Be strong.
Make a box. You know what I mean? I got to chill. But I'm going to get better at that. But, You know, I'm really fucking competitive. And the more I'm out here, the more I go to different cities, different states, different parts of the country. Excuse me if I'm being vain, but I'm gonna be vain in this moment. Yo, you can't fuck with me. Maybe some people know you more. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you you marketed somehow so well that okay, yeah, a lot more people know you. Okay. But I'm still down to go toe to toe, baby. I'm gonna fuck some shit up.
There you go, man. That's how you got to look at it. You got to be strong in anything you do. You got to be confident, and you got to be good. But first of all, you got to be good. You got to have your game on point. Because when you go out there talking shit, but you can't really back the shit up, then you're kind of looking like a fool. But the difference is, man, when you got it, and you can roll with it. And that's why I'm working with you, man. Because that's what we do, man. We put the best thing out there. We're gonna put fire out there for folks to get burned or enjoy the warmth, man. So,
and that's true. Yeah, Mo just brought up a really good point. I talk like big shit, so I gotta back it up. And like, for example, in past, I'm out here looking immaculate. Don't piss me off, or I'll bag your bitch. Like, y'all gonna see how I look. I look fly as fuck, and I was working out 2 times a day for about a month and a half, 2 months, sometimes 3, including like shadow boxing and shit, to look like my best for this shit. So I was like,
10 men.
Yeah, and we still just out here. You know what I mean? Like, and I've only been working out once a day since I got back from New York because I've been preoccupied whipping this R6. Fuck yeah, I can't stop thinking about this fucking bike. I love it. God, thank you. Thank you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, shit, I remember, oh boy. Whoo! You know what I mean? Like, damn. I remember when I first fucking moved out here, I used to sleep on a foam mat.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Friends taking money from me, won't show me the bills. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. And now here we are.
And Vegas is no place to be broke at, man. Like, I've lived there.
I don't do shit. Like, that's what's funny. Like, I don't do shit no more. If it's nothing related to music or the gym or boxing, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to go out and party with you. No, I don't. I don't like being around people like that. I don't.
That's good, man. That's how you cut down the problems in your life, Cut down them problems like that, man. That's what it is. And you've got the confidence and like Atlanta rap history says, rap is a contact sport. You got to be hungry. And speaking of hungry rappers, we got my man Oz in here. What's going on, my man?
What up?
What's going on?
Hey. Glad you could join us, man.
Hey, oh yeah, just got home. What's good?
Yeah, we're just chopping it up with my man Brandon. Brandon Kahn is the artist I'm working with. We're partners in crime doing our thing. And, we're kind of chopping it up and going through his EP, kind of like what we did with your album last week.
Oh, nice. What's up, Brandon?
Not much, man. Chilling, smoking. Yeah, what you up to?
I'm not a smoker, but I got a glass. Always got a glass.
Hey, everybody got something.
Hell yeah. So I wanted to check this track out. This is the next one that we want to highlight. This is called Faded.
I love this.
Yeah. You want to give a little background on this?
One of the hottest songs I've ever written.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I just go. This shit bang.
All right, cool, man.
Honestly,
let's give the audience a chance to check it out, man. And then we'll talk a little bit about how this track came to be.
Warning. Summer 22. Initiated. Self-destruct sequence will commence in T-minus 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Warning. I fly wherever I say so. I pick somewhere like let's go. Commercial or that jet though. Come on, I don't play, yo. I need my own time. Won't post shit on my timeline, cause I'm getting drunk in sunshine, spending dollars on some fine wine. I know I'm so cocky, and my chain is so rocky, so I call that bitch Balboa. Please don't touch it, I don't know ya. Why my neck so frozen? White diamonds, they not golden. Swing my chain cause it ain't broken. Paid in cash so I don't owe them. Hit lifted. Tell my jewels be blinging. They dancing, do the cha-cha, laughing at my haters. Ha-ha, I know my heart so chilly. Don't you think I'm silly? I be puffing all these lilies while I'm holding on my willy, sipping on my cup, I'm tipsy. I'm gone, I'm faded, I'm tired, I'm tired. I'm gone, I'm faded, I'm tired, I'm tired. Why you hating on me? You should know you sorry. I just want a Rari. Couple bitches look like Barbie. They both naked in jacuzzi. This might be a doozy. Hit it raw, I'll just say oopsie. You know I love that coochie. Some woman needs to tame me. Couple years she'll have my baby. I think I'm going crazy. I've been drinking, getting wavy. Got redemption, can you blame me? Cause no one came to save me. But I'm shouting out my auntie and my grandparents, they got me. I know where I came from. Lost all of my day ones, cause they thought I played, son. Look at me, I'm A1. I know you see this greatness, you just covered in that fakeness. I'ma take this time to toast. Can't you tell that I'm a goat? I'm gone, I'm faded, I'm tired, I'm tired. I'm gone, I'm faded, I'm tired, I'm tired.
Yeah, that shit was fun. That song was
Yeah,
fun.
man. I love that track, man. I love that song,
yeah.
bro. Yeah. I think that was the first track I sent you, and you were like, that's the one.
Yeah, because like when I heard like the like you just gave me like this idea, like, yo, this shit's about to blow. Like, and I'm gonna do that.
What's your thoughts, Oz? What do you think, man?
Well, I'm still. My mic was muted, but I was like the one line that I went raw and I said, "Oopsie."
Yeah.
Like those. I love little lines like that.
Oh, hit it raw. I'll just say, oops.
Oh, oopsie. No,
I'm thinking that shit too. Like, there's not a chance, but this sounds wild.
Now, when that synth / alarm sound, anytime I hear that, my head automatically, I could be looking down and I'm like,
yeah, that's the siren, man.
what's fitting to go down?
It's fitting to go down. That's right. That's
how
right.
I felt. And yeah, that's just, yeah. That should be dope.
So Oz has put together an album. He's released a few singles so far. Really dope, man. Really fucking awesome, man. Like, I'm a huge fan. Like, always have been. Like, the dude is huge. He used to be a Christian rapper. Now he's not. Now he's doing his own thing, and it sounds fucking immaculate, man. And I would, you know, my dream is to have a couple monsters like you guys come together and, you know, feature on each other's stuff. That would be fucking awesome to me. That would be something to really hear.
Smash. I'm always all about cross pollination. I know a lot of people say cross promote, but I think it's it sounds more intriguing when you say pollination. But the pollination is a continuance rather than just a cross promote and we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The cross pollination is we keep it going, and even if we're not on the tracks together, we're still promoting it because we're all grinding, right? We're all getting after it, trying to do something. And I think the pollination, the word pollination, is way more powerful than just, hey, let's cross promote, bro.
Yeah, that's so cold and unfeeling, and you know it doesn't capture whatever you're really trying to do, and you're not trying to cross promote. I mean, you know, really what we're trying to do is put something great together, something epic, something that's gonna like speak to people. You know what I mean? Because your music, both of you guys are already speaking to people. You know, and that's exactly what it is, man. And that should just be more of that shit. You know, and you got different styles. You know, Brandon's got his style. You've got your own style. All of this stuff, and it's just great to see how these things can fit somehow. You know.
Yeah, well, that goes back to what we talked about last week, and all of the 2022 going to 2023. It's beautiful to watch music, but especially hip hop. All these boxes and comfort zones getting just shattered and broken down, where it's like No, I can spit on whatever beat I want to fucking spit on, and I can rap on whatever I want to rap on, and it's about what's in here and in here that comes out and is relevant. And if people connect to that, then cool. If not, you don't have to fucking listen to it.
That's right. That's right. And Jenna brings up a really good point. You know, you and Brandon's music can be found on Spotify and Apple Music. So definitely go there to hear these guys, add them to your playlist, download their music. I mean, that's what we're doing this for, so that people have some awareness, so my audience knows who you guys are. You deserve to be heard and seen, you know. So please, I'll post more links in the description. I was kind of last minute putting this together, and I'll put the links up in there so you guys can click and go directly to their music and everything like that, you know. And at any rate, Brandon, we were kind of talking about, you know, the show, and then, you know, how your album actually came to be, coming off of Redemption. Now, what is the next move? What are we planning on doing? You care to share what we're doing now?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop another EP. I wanna drop it right around my birthday.
Mm-hmm. And when is that, sir?
December 23rd. So
you're right behind me. I'm on the 27th, man.
Oh, cap season.
Yep, Cap's in the house. Huh? Hell
yeah.
We're sacrificial lambs, baby.
Where to go? But
What's
yeah,
Mo talking about, hey, Brandon. What is Mo talking about?
Oh no, Mo's like, I was like, yo, Cass, we the best, we the GOAT. And she's like, after us. She's a Gemini.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a Gemini.
Yeah, man. So December 23rd. Okay. So tell us a little, why do you want to put this EP out? What's the goal with this?
You know, I'm gonna do a song with my brother. You know, we were talking about it, and I was like, all right, you want to do it? Let's do it. So we're gonna write a song together. That's gonna be awesome. As far as like the name of the EP I'm gonna drop, I don't know. As far as what I'm gonna talk about, I know where I'm gonna go with it, but I'm not gonna share it. Because even if I share it, what's gonna happen is probably gonna change my fucking mind. So I'm not even bothered. Once I hear the beats, and once I go through it and I like that first blunt, I'll just know.
So you're just in the moment, man.
Yeah, I know I have a bunch of different album ideas that I want to do. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily want to do them in any order.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just have like a grip of ideas, and I'm just gonna line them up on a table and just pick one and shoot at it, and boom, whatever one I hit first, that's where we go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to put too much thought into it in the sense of direction, because I don't want to stress myself out. Like it's enough, you know, coming up with how I want it to sound. You know, I don't necessarily make my own beats, but trust me, that shit's on the way. You know, I can
right,
and be really fucking amazing at it too.
Hey, Oz, what is your process? Do you kind of plan your stuff out, or do you kind of just fly when you hear the beat? You just kind of flow with whatever comes to mind.
That's a great question. Typically, well, once anybody does this, like certain beats just hit you, and you're like, "That's me. That's me. Just get the fuck off. That's me." I'll hear it, and typically I'll go through once or twice, and I'll just start, free flowing, freestyling to it, and get an idea of rhythmic patterns, things like that, and then get or sometimes I'll listen to it the first time or two, and the hook hits me. And if that happens, then I know I own that shit, right? Especially if I get, if it's get a good solid rhythmic pattern, or there's a dope melody, to the hook. If the hook hits me like that, I already know it's over with. Then it's just building whatever the narrative, or the concept is, on
the content,
building around that.
And I want to play while we do the show. I want to go through, the EP with Brandon. We're almost finish with that. But I also want to highlight your new single while we're here. So we're going to do that upcoming too, Oz, if you don't mind.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So anyways, man, I'm going to get this one going here. This is Lover. Tell us a little bit about this, man. How did you come up with this song, Brandon?
Oh, that's so great. That's a great question. I feel like a lot of my music can be super misogynistic and just talking like bitches, hoes, you know, fuck that. I don't fuck with the hoe. I just spend money on me. Like, so I was like, okay, you probably don't think that I actually like could potentially be romantic in some way or form. So I was like, okay, let me show you how we could flip that real quick. Boom. And I came up with Lover.
Yeah.
And just because I was like, because I just envisioned in my head like a dope female, we're just kicking it, having a great time. She fuck with me, I fuck with her. She know I'm wild, you know, and she cool with it because she fuck with me for me. And because she fuck with me for me, she gets the utmost respect. So that's where I wanted to go with Lover. And I felt like I portrayed that pretty well, if I would say so myself. You know what I mean?
I think so, man.
And I was out in New York, and because you did the my set, and my set was cold. I love what you did. Like I said, God was with you when you made that shit. But it was funny because when Lover came on, I go, unfortunately, you know, this is my last song of the night, but this song right here goes out and dedicated to all my queens. I love you, ladies. You know
how did they respond to that?
And
so
boom, you know.
And how did they respond? What was the crowd response?
How you think?
Oh, it's probably lit, man. It's probably brought the shit down, man.
It was dope, and like I said, it's all love, and like I really just wanted to show a different side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really did. You know, so. And I never did a song like that either. So like it was cool. It wasn't cool. It was awesome for me to like get in that space and like really be able to like put that out. You know what I mean? Like be comfortable enough to do it. I was like, oh yeah, this is dope. Like, oh, where the ladies at?
On my end of it, you fit it like a glove because I wouldn't know what to do with the track. Like I wrote this track and it's like a R&B-ish kind of slow, you know, type of track. And I really wasn't sure what it could be for. I mean, obviously it could be for a rapper, but I don't even know how that's going to work out. But then you came in and you devoured it, man. You murdered it.
Yeah.
Killed that one. Now it's dead. And actually you resurrected it, killed it, and then you resurrected it like Jesus.
He's a myth. He's a myth.
He's a myth. I know he is. So here we go, man. We're gonna play this track right here. Give people an idea of what we're talking about.
Yeah. Baby, you summertime fine. I'm just trying to make you mine. Wanna give you all my time, and these just ain't some lines. Baby, I don't tell no lies. I won't be why you cry, but I'll be there to wipe your eyes. Remind you that the sun gon' shine. Throw you money for your nails. Out in Fiji, we gon' sail. Blow that money for the bill. Promise you that I won't tell. Clear blue water, bitches tanning. Can't you see what I be planning? All your wishes I'll be granting while we on the beach splashing. Baby, jump in my arms. Play with you like my guitar. Wish for you with shooting stars, and that's cause you deserve it all. I can't help that I adore you. Can't promise I won't annoy you. I'll be there to keep you up. So what you say, let's fuck it up. You my summertime lover. I never trade you for another. You my summertime lover. I never trade you for another. another. Know my love is crazy, baby. What you say, yo? Is we dating? See you blushing. I ain't playing. Know you love me. Don't be faking. I don't care what people saying. In my bed, they won't be laying. All this love they won't be making. Going around the time I'm taking. Always make you feel the greatest. And you know I appreciate you. It's okay to crack a smile. Cause I know I got you going wild. You love feeling on my body. And we play sometimes so happy. I love when you get me knocking. My mind racing. It ain't jogging. And you know that I be popping. Hit this scene and I'm so stopping. You just love a superstar. Pulling up in supercar. People wonder who we are. Just tell them we some movie stars. What you say, my love, you down? You hold that door. Let's hit the town. You my summertime lover, 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 lover. I never trade you for another. You my summertime lover, 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 lover. I never trade you for another. You my summertime lover, 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 lover. I never trade you for another. You my summertime lover, 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 lover. I never trade you for another. You my summertime lover, 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 lover. I never trade you for another. You my summertime lover, 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 lover. I never trade you for another.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Bomb, baby, the bomb.
And shout out Q from Dead House Studios, man. He really did that thing.
He engineered it really well, man. I like
Yeah.
that. I like it, man.
Dope.
Did a
I
really good
appreciate
job.
it.
And you did justice to the track, because I mean, I'm like making this Florida bass music, 808 music, and you're just putting some real good modern touch on that shit, man, and making it blow the fuck up, man. I love it. Love it, man. Love it. So again, how did you come up with that? Well, you kind of explained it already. I'm kind of losing my memory. You know what they call me? They call me Woodstock. Call me Woodstock because my memory is like suffering from them drugs and whatnot, man.
Oh, that's smoking.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man. Great EP. And you know, I'm looking forward to start cooking it up again, because we're going to start getting back to work so we can get you straight by December. And like I said, today I've just been working on, you know, ideas and tracks and adding stuff to the stuff I've already got. See if we can come up with something cool.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what you cook up.
Yeah, man. I'm working on it. Working on it, baby.
You gotta just start writing. I'm like,
Yeah.
Get to it. I've been freestyling. I've been like, you know, just boom, boom. You know what I mean? I'm always doing that, but like just really getting ready, because I know I'm about to go into the song. So,
Scott's in the kitchen.
yeah.
Scott's in the kitchen.
I'm just stirring it up, baby. Stirring it up.
That's about to.
As my boy Ernie said, that's that casserole.
Oh, yeah.
Oven.
Oven fresh.
Ooh, that's that casserole.
Yes,
And I don't
sir.
know, like I know nothing about how this project can go. I just know it's gonna go. That's it.
Yeah.
And I know I got a deadline, December 23rd. More or less.
Yeah, you've set yourself a deadline, and you know, and I'm looking forward to see how this whole thing plays out myself, man.
Yeah,
But I also wanted to let you hear a little bit of Oz right here, man. You know, we kind of interviewed last week, but I just want to give you the benefit of hearing him yourself, so you can kind of understand who he is, what he's doing. So I want to go ahead and share screen. Hold on just a second here. Check him out, guys. Oz.
Oh shit.
You just went and made this stir. All you did was just dessert. You thought all of this would hurt. But you're crazy. You just went and made this dirty. No. All you did was just desert me. No. You thought all of this would hurt me. No. No, no, no. You just went and made things dirty. No, no, no. All you did was just desert me. No, no, no. You thought all of this would hurt me. No, no, no. No, no, no. All these changes, but I'm the one changing. Who, when, the what? Are you actually replacing? Now it's amazing. See me behaving, paving the way for the bow waving. Yeah, who we fooling? My schedule's ruling, fueling the ruling. But hey, thanks for the time, thanks for the lessons learned. Now burned in my mind. Now I'm inclined to outline and remind. You design, sign, you resign. So when you're out there telling my story, put down that line and make sure I co-sign. You just went and made things dirty. No, no, no. All you did was just desert me. No, no, no. You thought all of this would hurt me. No, no, no. No, no, no. You just went and made things dirty. No, no, no. All you did was just desert me. No, no, no. You thought all of this would hurt me. No, no, no. No, no, no. Damn, it must suck. Tried your luck. Took me for a schmuck, didn't realize I'm a man, I'm a bird, and nah, I don't really give a fuck. I'm still that dude, stamps bad, head to head, with dumb trucks, still running them up. Would you take me for some weak little boy? Wanna play games like I'm a fucking toy? Look at my face, look in my eyes, they do not lie or disguise. You can try to lie to all your friends, but this guy identified that I'm the bad guy. The reason we said bye-bye, the rest of the show for me it was goodbye. You just went and made things dirty. No, no, no. All you did was just desert me. No, no, no. You thought all of this would hurt me. No, no, no. No, no, no. You just went and made things dirty. No, no, no. All you did was just desert me. No, no, no. You thought all of this would hurt me. No, no, no. No, no, no.
Nice job, Katie.
No, no, no.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Love it, man.
Why you had to go desert me?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah, that's just fire. I like that shit.
Yeah. And the album is, like I said, the album he's got is just phenomenal. It's gonna release
Devil's Night.
Yeah, Devil's Night, Halloween. So
the night
How
before.
long were you doing?
night before, actually, yeah.
What'd you say, Brandon? I'm sorry.
No, you good. How long were you doing Christian rap for?
For a minute.
That's, how long? I'm curious.
I want to say like 8 years, 9 years.
That's tight. Why you switch? No, I don't mean like a switch, but why did you continue to still make Christian music, like Christian rap music?
No, I don't write anything Christian, religious, spiritual at all anymore. I try to write. I got two. Was it three, maybe four, like hype tracks, like what we consider like club bangers, street bangers, those type of tracks. But a lot of it, because this is my first album since walking away from faith, walking away from religion, and I wanted the first one to really talk about my real life experience, who I am, as far as mental health things. My mom took her own life like last July. There's a lot that's intertwined the album with that. And within those same 6 months, I went through a second divorce. I lost connection with my entire family because I came out as an atheist. So like I'm trying to connect all the emotions and all the ways people can connect in real life. And then I've already started working on the second album, which is Osmosis. I love that title. But that's going to be more of the artistry and having fun and doing all that. But that first one was just laying the foundation of this is who the fuck I am.
No, that's dope for you. And condolences on your mom.
No, I appreciate that, man. I do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so great. To have a story behind your project that really builds the anticipation up. And that's what I'm thinking is that if people can just know about the stories that goes into these projects, because oftentimes we skim through records, skim through music, and we're just thinking, you're just listening for a beat, you're just listening for whatever it is, and whatever. But when you actually connect it to real people and real situations, it becomes more depth. And that's what's up. MC Globe, hopefully he'll join us tonight too. He's actually thinking of doing some stuff too. And MC Globe comes from that really far era in hip hop before the golden age, even, or maybe right on the cusp of the golden age of hip hop, more like the b-boy era. So he comes from there. MC Globe was a writer and performer on Soul Sonic Force, Planet Rock, Looking for the Perfect Beat, Renegades of Funk. Then he did his own thing, Play That Beat. And through the death of his DJ, he kind of never followed up with anything. He knows he could have went far with it. He was already in momentum and on track to do that. But the death of his DJ kind of threw him for a loop, and it is what it is. And so he's just been featuring here and there through over the years. But he finally, at this far into life, he's ready to, talk about that experience and, also just show people that, no matter what era you come from in the hip hop game, as long as you're a creative writer, you can do anything. It doesn't matter about your age, style, anything like that. It's about being real to the art form,
Hell yeah.
Yes, indeed. So, at any rate, man, it's been over an hour. I appreciate you guys coming on through. I don't think MC Globe's going to be able to make it, so I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream here. But I do appreciate everything, man, coming through. And Brandon, we shared our stuff. Looking forward to the work ahead of us. And you guys be on the lookout. I'm going to put some links in the descriptions where you can go get the music and check it out. Support independent artists, man, 100%.
Fuck you.
And Scott, I appreciate you, having me on the show again and, letting me talk my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I appreciate you for real. And, we're going to do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're going to do it again for sure.
Our EP together. I'll have to make another one. And, my brother's going to be ready too. We'll make sure of that.
Oh, I can't wait to hear him.
Yeah. He's going to kill it. And I know he is. That's why it's like, I wanna make music with him. Because I know it's just going to be a dope process. Like, that's my guy. You know what I mean?
Okay. So. Hey, I'm ready to hear it, man. Anyways, guys, I want to give a shout out again to Atlanta Rap History. Jenna is out in the crowd supporting her man Oz here and the show and everything like that, and I appreciate it 100%. And whoever else is joining us, I just can't see them, but thank you for coming through. Like and subscribe if you like the content. Yeah. And until next time, we'll chat it up later, guys. Peace.